I'm just excited to be here. I want to thank Strikeforce and Showtime for having me back on. I fought 2 weeks ago, and I think I ended up really doing pretty good. And happened to be on Thanksgiving break, and got a phone call to come fight, so I'm definitely excited.
Well, just wanted to thank Strikeforce for the last minute notice, 10 days notice, and decided to jump on this. I got my hands full with Ovince. You know, he's big and tall, quite the athlete, so it's going to be quite the challenge, but I'm always up for that, so I'm going to give her hell.
I'll definitely be prepared for Saturday night. Physically, I feel real good. I mean, I train all the time, and the biggest thing about training, a lot of people don't realize, is taking care of your body, and I make sure I do that. And I'm just looking for the opportunity to actually further my career with Strikeforce and stuff, and Saturday night would be a good opportunity.
Well, it seems like I've had like a series of huge speed bumps to hurdle, and you know, the first injury was when I fought Scott. I broke my hand in the first round, and got a metal plate and 7 screws in my hand here, and then started training and tore my pec completely from the shoulder bone. Actually balled up in the center of my chest and had to have it reattached. So that's probably one of the worst injuries I've had, and so it took me, 6 weeks or 6 months to actually get through that. Came back strong, and hopefully I've done everything I can to prepare myself to take this challenge.
I really don't care. As long as I'm healthy, I'm a fighter. So I mean, you can call me a week notice like they did. As long as I'm healthy, I'm going to fight no matter what. So, like I said, I tend to keep my body healthy. And I went in the fight, and I went all 3 rounds, and I came out, and I felt great. So as long as I'm healthy, I'm still going to fight.
This question is for Benji Radach. Benji, you took this fight on short notice, and you're moving up in weight class for this bout. Was there any hesitation on your part to accept this?
Yeah, I actually thought about it quite a bit. I needed a fight. I needed something. I needed a reason to get my butt kicked in gear and get back in the gym. I was concentrating on. I was actually planning on fighting this card probably 2 or 3 months ago, but it ended up being full. So then I went back to work, started concentrating on work a little more than actual training, and then last minute call kind of got my nerves going a little bit. So, but yeah, I definitely thought about the weight difference, the height especially, and so I'm just gonna have to make do, and I take this as a huge challenge for me, dealing with those obstacles to get around, the height, getting in, working my combinations and getting out and staying away from that big left kick he has. I've never fought anybody at his size and height advantage, and I assume that he's got more skills than we think. I know he's training hard, and he's a professional athlete. Anybody that's a professional athlete in any sport is going to be a tough athlete and something to deal with in MMA too. So I'm sure he's got the right training and got the right camp to prepare himself. And so I'm ready for whatever, and hopefully I can find a way to get around his strengths and find out a weakness he has.
You talked about Ovince's size. How do you feel personally at 205? Do you feel undersized, or?
Yeah, a little bit, in some ways. But I think I could fight any weight class. I mean, heavyweight, on down, and still compete, because I still hit hard at any weight class for anybody, and so I mean they're gonna have to deal with something.
Okay, you want a rematch with Scott maybe at 170?
Why do we keep hearing that, Scott?
Oh, Scott's not here.
Anyways, yeah, I definitely any fight that I lose, whether it's a good decision or a good or not, I definitely want a revenge. So I'm not looking for it, but I definitely would take it.